Tell you what, it's not a great place to live at the moment if you need to use the trains. What is going on? When is this going to end?
Well, it is shameful. Just this morning, there are thousands of children that can't get to school, their parents can't get to work, and small businesses are being absolutely crushed by this industrial warfare that's being waged by Alex Classens and the rail union. It is absolutely disgraceful. I mean, the rail union and the Labor Party are holding the New South Wales public to ransom. They're treating them like their political plaything over something that the New South Wales government has said it would fix. So they're saying that these new inner-city trains, which are currently being mothballed, $2 billion worth of rolling stock, they made demands that we had to rip out CCTV cameras, rip out sensor technology from trains that were deemed to be safe by the safety regulator. The government agreed to do that, and yet the rail unions are still going on strike. It is absolutely shameful. It has nothing to do with safety. It has nothing to do with pay. It has everything to do with politics. And Chris Minns should tell his mates in the union movement to stop holding the public to ransom for their political games.
Talking of political games, I mean, one of your own, David Elliott, said it's you who stuffed it up. Something along the lines of, you're a boy being sent in to do a man's job.
Well, the reality here is that Alex Classens and the union movement are holding the public to ransom over demands that the government has already met. I, as the Treasurer, have already accepted that we will meet the union demands to rip out safety equipment from these trains. And remember what that looks like. These are trains that the safety regulator, the national safety regulator, has said are safe and ready to run on our tracks. But the union movement is saying that we've got to make them less safe by taking out CCTV cameras, ripping out sensor technology, and that was what was going to be required to stop them striking. Well, the government's agreed to do that. I, as the Treasurer, have agreed to do that. And yet the unions are still going on strike. So let's be very clear what this is about. It's not about pay. It's not about safety. It's all about politics. And this is part of a union campaign working with Chris Minns and the Labor Party to get the Labor Party elected here in New South Wales. It is shameful and it needs to be called out.
Yeah, it certainly feels that way. Matt Kean, thanks so much for your time as always. We'll speak soon.
Thanks, Laura.
Let's go to New Zealand now, because police are out in force in Wellington as